Hello, welcome. Please, like as you come in. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday. Welcome. Please like as you come in. Thank you so much for those of you that are liking. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Um mm, 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 mm. Hey, Mr. Bibo is the longest time. Welcome, oh. My brother, welcome. Good to see you. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Happy Friday to you. Mm, welcome. Oh. We have a couple of things to talk about. I need to start rolling this tape right now because there's so much lined up. I'm going to try and get through it as much as possible. The important videos I want us to. Thank you very much, Mr. Biboeze. Thank you. Thank you very much, Kenny. Welcome. Oh, welcome. Please like as you enter. Thank you. I'm going to jump right into the video. So we're going to watch the videos really quickly and then so we can start talking. Hold up.
I am a citizen of Nigeria. I am a citizen of this country. If I say I am tired of this country, where will I go? I have an NIN. I have an international passport of Nigeria. As a citizen of this country, the president is not representing Nigeria. The president is not representing the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Rather, he is representing the Federal Republic of himself and his family. We are dying. I'm in Abuja. I lost my home in Lagos and things were hard for me. I said, okay, make I come Abuja if life will be easy. Why are MTS coming us? All the tariff are scamming us and Nigeria government are not doing anything about it. With Tinubu tell me that he's not subscribing. With Tinubu tell me that he's not seeing Nigeria hardship. With Tinubu tell me that Nigeria is okay. Nigerians are dying. Nigerians are dying. There is no work. There is no job opportunity. There is no good road. There is no water. There is nothing. Nothing has changed. Nothing is new. But then we go out there. Then we go to the United States. Then we fly over to the Canada. Then we go to Australia. And then we say Nigeria is okay. Nigeria is not okay. We are dying. All the network are scamming us. All the network are scamming us. All the network are scamming us. Tinubu should see it. We need help. There is no president in Nigeria. There is no president in the state. We are suffering. We are suffering. Nigeria is suffering. There is no food, no good road. Everything has changed. Nigeria is dying. Nigeria is dying. The government is scamming us. We cannot eat 3 square meals. There is no food. There is no job opportunity. There is no good road. There is no water. Nothing in the state. Even the internet does not want us to come online again. The government does not want us to talk our mind. They are killing us. They have increased tariff. They have increased tariff so that we cannot come online. Every minute, network is coming. You cannot subscribe and use it well. When you subscribe, they will collect your money. They are scamming us. What is EFCC doing about this? If an individual scam, EFCC go arrest them. If an individual scam, EFCC go arrest them. What are we doing? Why don't they arrest MTN? Why are MTN scamming us free? They are robbing us in Nigeria in everything. We cannot eat. There is no good road. We are dying. We need help. Nigeria 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 need help. We are dying, oh. We are dying, oh. We are dying. The government are not representing us. They are representing themselves and their family. They are not representing the Federal Republic of Nigeria. They are representing Federal Republic of Tinubu. Federal Republic of Tinubu. Federal Republic of Tinubu. Federal Republic of Tinubu. We are dying, oh. We are dying. Tinubu Sepe will not talk. Tinubu say if you talk, you die. Where is it in this constitution that you don't talk? If you talk, you die. Where is it that you don't talk? We cannot eat. We cannot eat 3 square meal. We are not surviving. There is no good road, no water, no job opportunity. You will go to school as a graduate. You cannot see job. If I ask some Okada here, they are graduates. They are driving Okada. Come on, Ghana. As a graduate, you work and earn 400,000. As a graduate, Nigeria. As a graduate, you earn 70,000. You earn 70,000. NYSC, 70,000. NYSC. And they are celebrating. They are dancing. They've not gone to any other country. They don't even want them to see the light. They are closing it against us. They don't want us to see it. The government are killing us. The government are killing us. If Tinubu continue, Nigeria will be no more. Tinubu is building an empty Nigeria. Tinubu is building an empty Nigeria. Tinubu is building an empty Nigeria. Nigeria is dying. There is no food in the state. There is no job opportunity. Tinubu is building an empty Nigeria. We cannot survive this. We cannot survive this. We are dying. We are dying. United States, Australia, Canada, come for our rescue. Nigerians are gonna. Nigerians are gonna. Nigerians are gonna. Nigerians are gonna. Oh.
Una here. Hey, Michael, welcome. Oh, greetings to you. Peter Johnson, hey, big up from Jamaica. Welcome. Do you guys remember the businesswoman that accused David Umahi of withholding 200 million payment for the 2014 campaign gifts for refusing his sexual advances? Remember that lady? Okay, she's still demanding for her money from David Umahi. Okay, she says she not fit leave the money for the man hand. Now if you go watch that video. Then so there was a student who complained, or somebody sent a message to Ray and said, talk about MTN price hike. So let's hear what she has to say.
FCCP has now, I've been seeing a lot of comments saying, please talk about MTN sudden price of 300% in their data plan. So I want to show you guys something. Aside from the rants, right, there's something else I've been doing. I have been bombarding the right department that are handling these things with a lot of emails, and I want you guys to do that as well. You see this this department called FCCP. This is their email address. FCCP handles price regulations in Nigeria, right? Personally, for me, I think I dished my MTN when I noticed that they wouldn't stop the hike. I dished it. I threw my MTN Wi-Fi. I got another line. I don't want to talk about it before you guys see I'm promoting them. I got another line, and now that's what I'm using. So I did not even know that they have even gone high to 300% anymore. So now, if you are an MTN user and you're uncomfortable with this, what you're going to do is send a bunch of emails, not just you. 1,000. Imagine FCCP getting 1,000 emails of people complaining about MTN. They will definitely look into it. You get, if they know that if they don't look into it, then these 1,000 people are going to hold them accountable, like, oh, they're not working. So you have to send them a bunch of emails telling them, look at what MTN is doing. They have increased their price. Let them know. You guys look at the email address for FCCP. Send them a bunch of emails and let them know. Number 2 thing that I want to say is, I said I wanted to start a 7-day series. I got a lot of supportive comments, both on Instagram and on TikTok. However, on TikTok, only on TikTok, I noticed something, right? A lot of people were like, Ray, don't stop this, do this, say this. But you guys don't understand that this activist before that you admire, Shorere, very dark man, you don't know anything more about them. But for me, I used to vlog my life. The place that I work, my PPA that I work, I used to vlog that. You guys know that people actually stormed my PPA. Yes, they did. Like, I don't know if they just told me that a lot of people came there. I used to vlog every single thing. So when you want to talk about Ray, do this, do that, you need to understand that I used to be a normal girl that was just doing content and a lot of things on my page, right? So I cannot just turn my back on what I actually love. I can't turn my back on my vlogging. I can't turn my back on the content that I used to create. I can't just do that. So if you genuinely care about this girl and you see that okay, she wants to switch back to her normal life while also still trying to fight for something, you would not bash me and start pushing me to my doom. There are a lot of people that were even bashing me and say do this, do that. Do you guys know that I checked their page and not a single one of them actually did a rant? Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you use your voice? Like, I don't get why people will not use their voice when everyone is using their voice. You guys know we've had I think over 2,000 people that have come out to make a video. So I heard, according to the statistics, that over 2,000 people have come out and they have said something. So now, if over 2,000 people have done that, why haven't you done it yet? You're in my comment section, you're pushing me. I weigh 62 kg, bro. I weigh 62 kg. I'm just a girl that was really, really hurt by what they were doing, and I came out to speak on it. And whether you want to admit to it or not, we have done something. As youth, we have done something. And I don't want to make activism my brand because I can't handle activism. Activism is too big for me. It is too much for me. My life is going to be restricted. The things that I'm going to do will be restricted. I can't handle it. And yes, I did start a movement because now the movement is for us. It's for every one of us. The 30 days rant, you own it. I own it. Every single one of us own it. So you cannot just want to push everything on me while you're not making a video to rant. So even if you're shy to make a video and rant, you need to do this. Send these people an email telling them that these people have hiked their price and you want them to work on it. If they receive 1,000 emails, even you that you're shy to make a video, if they receive 1,000 emails and they don't work on it, then we have to know that these ones are working together. Do you guys understand what I'm trying to say? I don't want to mention names, but yes, that's what I'm trying to say. If they don't work on it, we will instead of dragging MTN, we'll start dragging them. Like, we sent you guys an email, why are you not doing anything about it? That's what we'll do. However, like I said yesterday, yes, today I'm starting a 7-day series because I don't want to just lend my voice in fighting. At the end of the day, even if price regulations are being put in place, even if even if they reduce price, some of you will still not be able to afford some things because you don't have anything to do for yourself. You don't literally have anything to do for yourself. So when I start trying to empower you just by also showing you what I've been doing and how you can start it, if you don't want to learn, you can clock out. It's for the people that actually want to learn. I'm trying to shed off to see the people that actually want to learn and the people that I can actually impact. So I hope you understand me. Bye.
Wow, this girl is absolutely brilliant. Oh my God. In fact, hey, God, I beg you. See, Pikin. Hey. Michael, you said the guy's rant was great. I know when he started they call me self, I start to laugh. I say, the same people when they flog you for back. Now you they come and come help you. All right, though. Okay, let's listen to this.
Accolades and praises for the man who annulled the June 12 election that stopped Abiola from becoming president. And Nigeria's hypocrisy could never more be on display, as we saw in that particular event, some of which we, on our own part, condemned the adulation, the praises, to a very large extent, the groveling at what we believed, was a rigging of one of the most momentous time of our history, where we would have had a democratically elected president, in 1994. Now, what worries me is that every one of them.
I'm gonna go get my tea. I'll be right back.
Agrees that was the freest.
But you guys can hear it, right?
Conducted in Nigeria.
I'm sure you guys can hear it.
Every one of them agrees. In fact, every political historian in Nigeria agrees that was the freest election, conducted in the history of this country. Now, why have we suddenly decided to blackmail or blacklist the person who conducted the first election despite pressure from military dictators, but sort of acknowledge and appreciate the person who annuls the election? It's a complete mystery to me, because many have argued that Humphrey Wonso should have done the magical, and I'm here laughing because if you read his book, which he published in 2008, if I remember, his story about, the June 12 elections, you will see the accounts where, in fact, many don't even know that they made public the election results that proved that Abiola won the election, and all of those documents were published in a court of appeal in Abuja. So, in fact, the results were already public document, as far back as then, that you could prove that Abiola had won the elections. And people forget that he was relieved of his duties as chairperson of INEC and could not unilaterally go and declare anybody president. His job was to conduct a free and fair election, which he delivered on, but could not announce the results of that election. One, because there was an injunction, because everybody knows a court order was cutting, and the commissioner had issued that on him not to announce those results. Secondly, because he was also removed as chairman of that body, and of course, he was restrained from further announcing results. So, to sort of pretend, right, or to sort of posture that he was some sort of villain in this entire June 12 event, betrays, historical knowledge. In fact, it's a complete disservice to historians in this country who should have captured that important part of our history, because this does not do justice to the name of the man or does any honor to his family. If elections is anything to go by, look at the elections that we've conducted several years after. A complete sham. And we sort of want to now throw away to the bin the only person who has conducted a free and fair election. Is a complete aberration. And this is the bane of our society. Our tendency to always celebrate the mediocre. Our tendency to always elevate, the mischievous. And then, those who strive to achieve excellence are always relegated, to the background. But I must say this in closing, and very seriously. Beyond the working out by the senators from the Southeast, I think it is very important and it's pertinent for the intelligentsia in the southeastern part of the country, and perhaps the wealthy individuals in the southeast of the country, to go beyond the display of anger or emotions of disappointment, to begin to invest in correcting history by investing in not only media, but investing in important historical books, institutions that will reshape the narrative going for the next 30 years. You cannot sit back and allow the history of the hunt to be determined by the lion. It makes no sense. And recently, I watched an interview from that clear the removal of the elected members of the River State House of Assembly. I don't think the Constitution grants him those powers, and several Supreme Court decisions has also arrived at the conclusion that the president lacks powers, to do so. Now, let me also add that martial laws and state of emergencies by nature make politicians who implement those emergencies largely unpopular. And history shows this. If you look at the 3 states that President Jonathan put in place a state of emergency, he went on to lose Borno, he went on to use Uromi, and he went on to lose a traditional PDP state in Adamawa, largely because of the state of emergency. Remember, he also put in place a state of emergency in Plateau State, I think in 2011 or 2012. Plateau will go on to be governed by APC in the 2015 election. That will be the first time the APC will control Plateau State, right? Now, even if you go across the entire world and review situations where democratically elected presidents put in place states of emergencies, it makes them extremely unpopular, and they go on to be punished at the polls, consequently. A case in point, is the first female prime minister of India, Indira Gandhi, who I think it was in 1968 who put in place a state of emergency in India, and she will go on to lose the elections in 1970, because by nature, martial law makes you extremely unpopular, because citizens who live under the state of emergencies have their rights trampled upon or are seen to be oppressed by the military who take over the affairs or the running of those states. It also doesn't help that Rivers State particularly, or Niger Deltans, have what you will call an ugly romance with the Nigerian military historically. If you look at the struggles that they have had, even from the days of Abacha, or from the days of Babangida, they've not had a pretty history with the Nigerian military. And they typically have always resisted, what you would call dictatorial tendencies of the military and things like that. So it also will not help that they will now be governed by a military administrator who also obviously is not also from Rivers State, by the way. And I don't think that this will be received well by the people of Rivers State. And it is clearly going to have electoral consequences, because history always shows that once you put state of emergency, you will be punished at the polls, largely because of how state of emergencies work. So I will not be surprised that the president is likely to be punished at the polls in Rivers State. Whether or not that will extend to other Ijaw nations across, the Niger Delta, is a different kettle of fish entirely. But I can guarantee you that there will be electoral consequences for this. I also fear, and this is my biggest fear in all of this, that this does not snowball into further crisis, because you saw that pipelines are already going off.
Okay. So meanwhile, apparently there was some heavy gun exchange between soldiers at the Banex Plaza in Abuja. We still don't know for sure. I personally don't know the follow-up, what happened and all of that. So as you can see Amaka, welcome. Oh, greetings. So there was heavy protest going on in Abuja. Look, that's the exchange. Hmm. See, life ammunition, soldiers. Anyway.
For your intervention. A governor of Delta State, Right Honorable Elder Sheriff Oboriwori, the Honorable Commissioner for Health, Delta State, Dr. Joseph Onojeme, Your Excellency, Sir Honorable Commissioner, we thank you for your intervention for this case of Nauna Mama Bidat, when I not get another one, concerning the student of School of Nursing in Delta State. But Your Excellency and Honorable Commissioner, sir, I beg you in with the name of whatever you hold sacred, please, this case must not just end like this. You must continue to monitor to ensure that there is no further victimization of that student, Miss Osato Edobo. Because tomorrow we know one here story says she was not able, she not pass one exam, so she not fit graduate from School of Nursing, this and that, all because of this same issue. Because for the mere fact that the provost of that school, Mrs. Eboda Gerita Ogone, can single out this girl out of the multitude of the people who have been there inside that hall and query her, according to her, for recording, posting unofficial response to the song, shows you the extent of the wickedness and malicious heart of Nigerian leaders. This is political psychophancy taken too far. And the provost herself, on a normal day, she needs to be able to explain what is the official response to that song. For God's sake, what exactly is the crime to be in Nigeria? Are we a joke in this country? Because as it is today now, to start with, what exactly was the purpose of that program? Was it a health program? Abi that meeting at APC convention? Was it a political rally? Why are you politicizing a health empowerment program? Nigeria, everything is politics. The same thing if Tinubu go tomorrow to submit budget to National Assembly, all lawmakers go gather, senators go they sing on their mandates, they fall. Because in Nigeria, everything is politics. That is the same thing. Nursing is a very noble profession. And everybody in the medical field must be accorded the dignity that their profession requires. And they should be trained in that manner. Now, so when I go start, you begin to produce nurses where by the time they graduate, go get work for general hospital, they start segregation. If politician wife come to born, all nurses go back, go meet at maternity ward for labor room. If poor man wife come, everybody abandon them. Hey, madam, start to shout, madam, start to make noise. Now, there the thing they start from. Because what exactly is the meaning of Una Mama Bidat? What is the meaning of Una Mama Bidat? The MC will start to write the song. Now, which query they give them? The provost, you will carry MC come, you come politicize health empowerment scheme. Who don't query you? What is the meaning of Una Mama Bidat in the first place, and what is the official response? Is that the anthem of School of Nursing or Delta State or Nigeria? Share the first lady tell you say that she don't know the children where she born. I mean the children where they tell you say they know sabi their mama. Or another person mama go suffer train picking pay school fee, another person come take credit. What is the meaning of Una Mama Bidat in the first place? For God's sake, Nigeria. Look at the query in itself is most unfortunate, ridiculous, and laughable. And today now you say you are withdrawing it because they don't intervene because of social media. We must ensure they stop to victimize that girl. Because as it is today, Nigerian leaders, you cannot force affection from your people. You not fit force people to love you. If everything is okay and the people are happy with you, you not go force anybody to sing and respond. Now them go they sing now mama, daddy, oyoyo, mommy, oyoyo. Now the people go love you by themselves. You not go force anybody. But if you not get street credibility, you not get them. If you didn't, they didn't. You know the thing where the people, the children, parents, they see to send them to that school. Do you know what it takes in Nigeria today to train Peking for School of Nursing? You know the cost of living of those families. Even the students, you know they shake away their eye they see. How much be that away MTN don't even increase 2.5 gig where the students they do before you go come they tell them that their mama be that. You the MC share you don't know the person where born you. Did the first lady tell you say that she born the children where they there? Or now who send you provost and MC? I get you know. Because now over Sabine night Nigeria they do psychophancy where they don't send you at the end you want to victimize children. The same health empowerment so una they talk say una they do. The so-called empowerment under what ministry is it? Is it under Ministry of Health or Women Affairs or Humanitarian Services or under Office of First Lady? Which budget is used to pursue to fund the Renewed Hope Health Initiative? Because Nigeria now wuru now anyhow, and at the end now we go see suffer the victim of the injustice. Now when I go start recklessness, and in order to and explain your recklessness, you push it to victimize ordinary citizens. Out of multitude of people, you single out a one particular student. Please, Commissioner, you must ensure that this Ms. Osato Edobo and any other students are protected from victimization. Make them graduate and become nurse and midwife for this country according to their own capabilities, and not anybody punishing them for an offense that does not exist or they did not even commit. What kind of thing is this for Nigeria, for God's sake? Nigeria now, wow, I go always tell INEC carry us reach where we did so, because if not be INEC, we not go to talk of this one of Nauna Mama Bida, because I don't know whether Mama, Mama, they talk of for this country. May God help Nigeria, but may Nigerians help themselves. My name is Peter for Nigeria.
Hey, um, yes, indeed, they withdrew because they were going to suspend her. They were going to expel this nursing student from her nursing school because of releasing that video of "Na your mama be that yo," right? So they now came out after the pressure from social media and everything. They now came out and reversed it. Now, people are saying that they may have reversed it too, but they might be doing something else behind the scenes. Some people are demanding that they apologize to the girl. The counselor himself apologizes to the girl, right? And guess what? Some other nursing students from other schools that were present on that ground, some of them from different nurses, they started coming out making videos and saying that they were not part of it, that their school was not part of it. My goodness, when you are fighting for Nigerians, they will be some of them will be fighting you back. Instead of them to keep quiet and not say anything, they've been coming one after the other. One lady came out, one nursing student, the other one came out and was saying, "It's not me, we're not there." I'm like, who cares? At the end of the day, you'll be lucky if you graduate from that nursing school with your entire body intact. You people don't know that this fight is bigger than what you people are assuming. This girl is not by force to be somebody's mother. The fact that you are the first lady does not make you a mother. Everybody know who their mama be. And just like this guy said, you can't force love. You can't force people to love you. You cannot force it. It will show. If you do the work, people will be doing daddy yo, mommy yo. It's true. It is true. And by the way, something happened in Uromi today, Edo State. I think was it yesterday or today? Yeah, I think so. Yesterday. So they caught some what's it called? Fulani people that were being transported in Dangote's trailer. Apparently, the story that I know, from what I understand, they took a path that they're not supposed to take. And they've been coming. No, so Esanland has been under siege of headsmen for a long time, especially Uromi. The people have gone to the governor's office to go and complain. This has been happening for 2 years now. They've been suffering this Fulani headsmen attack. They've been trying to resist it on their own with the support of their local young people trying to fight back, right? So they went to the government. They've been complaining, crying. Government, no, they listen to them. When they go catch them, they go take them, go police station. I'm sure most of you can testify to this. They release them. They turn around and release them. Not once, not twice, consistently. So the people decided to take matters into their own hands. So these people came in trailer, Dangote's trailer, and they take on. When they were expecting the trailer, they found weapons in the trailer. Not do, before you know it, they happen, the people do jungle justice. And they put it on social media. Now, some people had spaces about it. They started talking about it, and people came up and started saying, well, they don't support jungle justice as they should have protested. They should have taken it to, they should have continued to make their voices heard. They should have done this. They should have done that. It amazes me the way some of us Nigerians are very unempathetic, does not share the suffering of others, turn the blind eye when something is happening to other people. It's amazing. I'm not even going to lie to you. The kinds of things I was hearing on that space where somebody was crying that they lost a cousin, the eldest in their village. The woman was going to the farm. She's about 90. They unalived this woman, cut her into pieces. They buy one other elderly person with 7 of their children. They go one man's house, right? They go one man's house. They tell the man, make he do with his daughter. Now understand, I don't want to go into details. You can know what happened. These people can't come with trailer load. You say make the young people not fight back. May they allow them come, may they can't do whatever. For the first time since all this mayhem when they carry out, they come out. These Fulani people, they gather themselves for space for Twitter. They cry, they lament. Say their people, they unalive their people. Say they must find out the people when they do them. Now people remind them. If they find out, what about Deborah? The people when they buy Deborah, I'm gonna first present those people, then we go start to talk. They start to they remind them. All these people wanna don't buy, make una bring the people when buy them, then we go start to talk. You understand? So some people have said, we are pushing back. It is fire for fire. We are not going to back down for you people. We will not allow strangers to come and take over our goddamn lands, our ancestral homes. If that's what make a lot of people go because of it, they are fighting for their land, so be it. They don't draw the line in the sand. So that is that for what happened in Uromi. So you can see that this thing is traveling, is permeating every part of Nigeria. When people come here and say, oh, 2027 election, I keep saying that 2027 election is not going to happen. It is not. I shared on my post earlier, Tulumbu's son say even God cannot stop his father from coming back second term. I want all the Christians to go under Tinubu's son's tweet where he made that and go and attack him. That's what I want to see. Because he has challenged your God right now. They say when the gods want to buy a person, they go first make him mad. Is the sign, the handwriting is all over the place. There is no peace anywhere in Nigeria. These people keep coming in droves. The question is, why is it that it is Dangote's truck that they are using? That is the question people should be asking. Why be saying that Dangote truck, now they use, say they carry people, enter home when it not be their own? That's what me I want to understand. Why? Why are they not asking Dangote? Why are your trucks being used for stuff like? What is showing to everybody now that these people know what's going on and they are complacent in it? They don't surround every part of Nigeria. If people do not fight back, if you like, capture these people, take them to the police station, police go release them. Because the people, when they send them, if you notice, most of these people, they are filthy looking. They're not, they even see shoe here. When they say they see money, they buy the shakabula when they carry. You see, say, your top people are complacent. Even your elite, they know what is happening. These people are aware of what is happening. Let me quickly go to the comments for a second. Thank you very much, Michael. Francesco, hi. I know some Nigerians in the diaspora who can't wait to go back to Nigeria to be in politics or start a business and show Nigerians shaggy and pepe. Hey, Mirabel, welcome. Oh, thank you. I try you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. You understand? So, anyway, now Nigerian hands today. If una won't continue, if Nigerians want make this mayhem continue, then they go from place to place now. Person not know the next village when they'll just show up. It's okay. If it not affect you, laugh. There are people who were laughing that this kind of thing is happening, blaming the victims for standing up for themselves. While we're still on this subject, let me just announce to you, remember that man that they said went to the farm that fought off a terrorist who came and was able to overshadow the terrorists and buy the terrorists, and they sentenced him to unaliving. And pastors have been talking for him. Reverend fathers, not pastors, sorry, reverend fathers went to the state self to go and complain about the issue. And there was an interview I shared on my not too long ago. My people, they kpai the man. Your Nigerian government took the soul of an innocent man defending his life. You think that country is going to get better? It can never, not because it is clear. Even nature, the heavens and the earth is against what is happening in Nigeria. So if Nigerians don't wake up, you cannot wait till 2027. This man, by the time you get to 2027, I don't know who will remain. The rate at which people are unaliving in Nigeria, I don't know. My question is, all this ranting needs to translate to real action on ground. Real action. How many military people? Do you know they went to Borno State, sacked an entire army barrack? Is it barracks? Yeah. The other day, they line up 3 military people, unalive them, record them. While these people are crying that in Uromi that they kpai their people, and they videoed it and put it on, people were now saying, oh, some of our southern brothers and sisters came and said, no, they should not have videoed it. That's the problem. These people will go and get ready and come back. I'm like, you are afraid that they are going, but you are not, you are afraid of the inevitable. These people are taking their time. They don't care. Your government does not support you. Nobody is coming to support you. People who are resisting and have taken it upon themselves to fight back, you are telling them to exercise patience. Turn the fire anybody when go tell person say exercise patience when your family member don't buy. You understand what I'm saying? Nigerians, I'm very sorry to say this, unempathetic, demonic-minded, most of them, I'm sorry, evil. What Nigerians are going through right now in the hands of T-Pain is what they brought on themselves. So if Nigerians don't come, I said it here yesterday, Obasanjo should fall out, wear his military uniform with Shakabula. El-Rufai, for the mayhem that he did in Southern Kaduna, he should come out in front and offer with his children. Atiku should fall out. They should lead the revolution. Wallahi talai. They should be the ones leading it. People are literally unaliving. You hear some Nigerians coming to justify and even laugh at people who are crying. Have never ever, God forbid, that loss of humanity. And these people who are laughing and are talking, some of them live outside of the country, by the way. Some of them live outside of the country. Guess what? Some people are quiet too. But when they want to resist, they know how to. So if you think that, your agenda is agendering, maybe because of election, the past election, whatever it is that you're thinking, we will deal with you people one after the other. Anybody that goes to any Esanland and go and feels like, they're now going to take over, it's not going to happen, no. It is not. Anyway. I'm so sorry, my dear sister. Mirabel. This is an everyday occurrence in Nigeria. So this is an everyday occurrence. This is why I show up every day, because I'm like, the people who are no longer there, if to say they get opportunities to talk, they will talk with every fiber of their being. Nobody know what will happen tomorrow. You understand? So now my own, I just they do the small when I go feed do. Meanwhile, the governor, when they install, when they force on Edo people, right? That one don't. Before he come, he promised Edo people insecurity. We are seeing it. Within the same Edo, you still see some people coming up, talking and laughing at the pain of a part of Uromi people in Esanland. I just shake my head because it's now become turn by turn in Nigeria. You don't know when you're going to get caught up in it. So for those that are laughing, I sorry for you. I pity you because you think that, oh, you have it now. Maybe you feel like, yes, I'm happy that these things are happening. It's okay. Only time will tell. How many people have been sentenced to unalive for all the evil? I'm telling you, not one. You capture them, you take them to the police station, they release them. The people have said no, not anymore. They are now fighting back. You are saying that they are not sending, they're saying they're going to send military, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. You people are just, make everybody ready be that. That means say Nigeria ready, make everything. Your move don't know say everything don't finish. Now be that. Because nobody go there anywhere, watch, make you they unalive their people. It not go happen. It not go happen. Since una no want do una work as security people, you don't want to do your work, you don't want to protect lives, you don't want to secure property. The people have to take it upon themselves. Exactly. Messed up exercise. That's what some of them were coming. And you have to use your voice. You have to continue to speak out. You have to protest. I say, thunder go fire that mouth when that person say they talk. If na in family they unalive, no go they talk like that. I was just listening in my head. I was just shaking my head. I was like, wow. Nigerians are a wicked set of people. A lot of Nigerians. I'm sorry to say, I'm a Nigerian, but I have to say it. This is why you have the likes of a Tinubu being a president in a country. And you have you have your educated people, professors, and the rest of them dancing behind a stark illiterate with nothing to offer, empty brain, empty family. Buhari laid the foundation for T-Pain. That's what happened. So Buhari came, laid the foundation for the mayhem, and then Tinubu came and continued. He said it now. He said he will continue from where Buhari stopped. So that's what we are saying. Thank you very much. So let me play another video.
Our next story is about corruption. This is a global problem. It plagues a number of countries, but some more than others. Among those at the top of the list is Nigeria. Nigeria is Africa's most populous nation. It used to be Africa's biggest economy as well, but it has now slipped to 4th place. This slide is often linked to President Bola Tinubu, his economic policies and his reputation for corruption. Tinubu recently featured on a list, the list of the most corrupt leaders in the world. The winner was former Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. He was followed by Kenya's William Ruto, but Tinubu made the top 5. Now, I must clarify here that these rankings were sourced from the public. There wasn't a scientific formula involved. It was about public perception, and Tinubu is perceived to be extremely corrupt. So is his government. There are a number of reasons for this. Let me show you some of the latest examples, starting with the government. Nigeria has an anti-corruption agency. It is called the EFCC, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. This is Nigeria's watchdog. Its job is to tackle corruption, and technically they are doing that, but at home. Let's show you today's major headline. The EFCC has detained 10 of its own over some missing items. This statement was put out by the agency. You'll notice that they said some operational items could not be accounted for. Okay, that sounds like some missing equipment. But then the Nigerian press dug a little deeper, and it turns out that the operational items were jewelry and cash worth $350,000 to $400,000. What operations were they pulling off with all that jewelry? 10 EFCC officers were detained in Lagos. They are apparently answering questions. That is all that the commission has revealed. They haven't told the public who the corrupt officers are. I know it's innocent until proven guilty, but the very same commission usually does not follow this. They happily share the names of under trials, but suddenly the agency is shy about revealing the names of its own officers. And it has been quite a bad week for them. They were forced to make another announcement on telling the people that 27 other officers had been dismissed for fraudulent activities and misconduct. This is not a great look for Nigeria's anti-graft watchdog, and definitely not a good look for the Tinubu government. Bola Tinubu is 72 years old. He's been around for a while. He's a seasoned politician. So as you would expect, he has been linked to a number of scandals over the decades. One of the worst involved drug dealing. Tinubu allegedly held money from drug trafficking in his accounts. This was according to the US Justice Department. Tinubu, of course, never accepted the charges, but he did pay out a settlement worth $460,000. Now, these charges are old. No final verdict was reached. So let's put them aside for now. After all, people can supposedly change. So what has Tinubu been up to recently since he became president? Well, he was caught up in a fake diploma scandal for a while. There were allegedly some errors in his college certificate. Okay, mistakes happen, moving on. Then there was a major scandal involving a highway. Tinubu issued a $13 billion government contract to a company co-owned by his son. Tinubu is quite the caring father, apparently, but alas, most people do not see it that way. That is why he made it to the top 5 in the Corrupt Person of the Year award. The perception is quite prevalent, and reports say that he is quite vexed. He's even hired American lobbyists to clean up his image. He's reportedly paying them $2.7 million, though I wonder, is he paying from his own pocket or Nigeria's treasury? I suppose we'll find out eventually.
I'm just wondering, all these people that are hey, Madam Luke, welcome, my fellow queen, welcome, greetings to you. I beg, put on your fan. Make you come tanda, make you come here, Tori. You know why I dey laugh? I dey laugh because I dey wonder wetin that they call them T-Pain supporters wan use take. Let's assume that let's pretend like there'll be election in 2027, which I tell you guys there will be none, but let's pretend there's one. What do T-Pain people want to use to come and campaign? I'm just wondering. Thank God for Grok. Grok is now out. We don't even need to talk too much. If they just talk anything, just type at Grok. What do you think about this response? It will give you all the answers. It's easy. Abio, I'll wake you up when I talk about Traore. Oh my God. Hold on one second.
So, for those people that, when, other people, Nigerians are calling out government and demanding that government at every level, federal, state, local government, fix Nigeria. Those people who, left to them, they don't want to be burdened with the stress of calling out government. People like, what's her name, Jarvis and Pella, those ones that don't want you to stress them with calling out government because they have some money, so it's not, they don't want to be, you're stressing them when you're demanding a better Nigeria. I was watching American Gangster, it's currently on, it's showing on DSTV, and this is something that was, the scene is somewhere in the 70s or the 80s. Someone had a health emergency, and in that health emergency, you could hear Denzel Washington shouting, call an ambulance, call an ambulance. This is what, 70s, 80s America. Do you know how insane it is that in 2025, this guy that you guys have been talking about, TJ, that got knocked down from his bike, he did not have the option of calling an ambulance. That option does not exist for him. His only option was to be ferried in that state with Korokwe and Keke and Uber, looking for hospitals that eventually still failed him. That was his only option. The option of calling the police or calling an ambulance did not exist for him. Keep in mind that this guy was not broke. This did not happen in some rural area or some village. It didn't happen in somewhere in Kogi State or in Edo or somewhere. This happened in Lagos, the Lagos state. He did not have the option, that singular option of calling an ambulance that would be there in maybe 10 minutes. He didn't have that option. So when people are calling our government and you feel like, oh, because you have small money, you don't have to bother yourself, stress yourself. The prayer really is don't let Nigeria happen to you. So I thought it was important to highlight.
So here's the thing about Tracy. Oh my God, Tracy, don't tell. Where have you been? Tracy, you've been hiding. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate. Thank you. Welcome. You don't tell, Tracy. Good to see you. Thank you. You know the story about this TJ guy that just passed. I recently just actually found out about it. Sad news. This lady, let me pull up the story. Oh my shoe. Odutola, I think that's the name. Odutola, yeah. I don't feel like to you people. Okay. This lady, her name is what's her name? Biola Adams Odutayo. She was driving apparently on one way. This TJ guy apparently is a tech person. Like, he worked his way up. He's up there, doing things. Anyway, people know him as a selfless person and all that. He was riding his bike on his own lane. Maybe now they hear on his own lane, riding his bike. Okay? This woman came one way, knocked him down. When he knocked her down, she was trying to escape from the scene. The people gathered and refused and held her. They now said, because he was bleeding out, let them use her car to carry him to the nearest hospital. This lady said no, that she does not want blood to stain her car. I want to cry. Mona, wait, I beg. I don't want to cry. The tears won't come, but I did try to hold them. This happened on Ozumba Mbadiwe. Okay? This woman not gree carry am with him car. He say blood go stain in car. They had to look for keke, all this korokwe or whatever they call them. They took him to the hospital. The first hospital rejected him. I think after 1 hour, by the time they got to the hospital, he had already passed. He had already gone. Do you understand? This woman, they now went to the police, arrested her. The woman told them, threatened that she's not going to, that she's going to come out, that they can't do her anything. True. The girl go police station. They release her. She not take for there. She come out. So now, people are signing a petition to demand for her arrest. So I want to beg you people, if you come across it, I'm going to even try to share it on my page. So that way you guys can, please, I beg you, sign. Abemuna airport sign. I beg. That we're trying to get justice for him. I'm gonna post the ladies. I'm gonna post the guy's picture, not the lady's picture. I don't post them. So guys, I beg you, when you have time, check it out. Help us to sign the petition. So that's the gist of it. Here's the lady. This is the lady. I don't know if you guys can see it properly. That's her right there, right? And she has a video.
You see this chick? She looks good, yeah, but she's come a long way. And today I just wanted to celebrate myself for trying. Not excelling, not finding all the answers to life, just trying.
So that's her. Hmm? She use car hit person. She say she no fit carry the person for her car because she no wan make blood stain her car. That's what we have gotten to in Nigeria. You see, the funny thing, this is not the first time things like this have happened. Just put it out there. A lot of these so-called elites in Nigeria, they've been getting away with a lot. A lot of them don't buy people like this. Anything that they do, they will cover them up. You know, say if some of them commit crime, they will go pay poor person to come do the sentence for them. Don't be say they pay better money. They go pay the person. Sometimes they go forget the person for prison. I know say that thing they happen for Nigeria. Not be today start to. Not be today. You know, yesterday we were talking about how they collect people members, they use all these so-called people when get money, they will collect because they look fresh. When they don't sick, somebody like we now, you know, say get liver problem. After a while, you go see. They will just go collect person, right? Own, put them for their body. Do you understand? This is what is happening. So this thing when this girl do so, not be today it start to dey happen. Your so-called elites, when some people they worship, when they hear person, they just hear person name, they go they worship them, right? Some of those people now waiting that they do with that. That they use you till they elongate their life, they use them, they step up. That's what happens. Rice wey dem share mandate with k-leg wey dem stand on 990 naira fuel price. Bag of beans wey increase from 25,000 to 150,000 but is now 90k. Plenty things wey dem dey take boast about. Agbayas. My Siki star, you know that I know it's playing out. Yeah, today is TGIF. Now my okay. Thank you. Yeah, I know. That's true. Madam, look, you say Nigeria happens to you, have no tears left. My sister, I don't know the tears they come. Oh. Nigeria don't happen to me. If I start to dey talk here, we no go come up for here. But I can't help the tears. They still come. Some kind things go, I go hear some kind things, the way it go take hit me like bricks. So Mm. Hey, Mrs. Omoriege, welcome. Oh, good to see you, my sister. Please, who's that woman? I didn't get the name. Her name is Bisola. Let me see. Hold on. They had a candle night light gathering for him today. Her name is Biola Adams Odutayo. Odutayo. That's her name. Biola Adams Odutayo. Apparently, they say she belongs to a family that has money. I don't know them. I don't know the name. I don't know anything about, but that's what they said. Somebody wrote, TJ's life could have been saved if the reckless driver, Miss Biola Adams Odutayo, had rendered assistance after crashing into him, instead of abandoning him on the ground. The hospitals that refused to admit him for treatment should also be sanctioned. After a long day at work on March 14, on the 4th of March, TJ went to the iFitness gym in Victoria Island before heading back home on his power bike. At about 10:20 p.m., as he rode along Ozumba Mbadiwe, Victoria Island, Lagos, he had the right of way when Miss Biola Adams Odutayo, driving a vehicle with license number LND 418JR, merged onto the expressway without considering approaching traffic, thereby crashing into him. Biola and her friend had just left a restaurant by the expressway where they had dinner. Despite having a driver, she chose to drive herself while she asked the driver to drive her friend's car following behind. Though fully equipped with safety gear, TJ was knocked unconscious, sprawled on the road. What happened next was not just an accident, but a complete disregard for human life. Negligence, indifference, and a life lost. After the crash, Biola Adams Odutayo refused, listen, guys, listen, refused to step out of her vehicle to check on TJ. Bystanders and Good Samaritans rushed to help, begging her to assist, but she did nothing. When they approached her friend, they were reportedly told she doesn't want blood to stain her car. As TJ lay unconscious but still breathing, Biola, a healthcare professional and head of health at a reputable insurance brokerage firm, chose to stay on a phone call for over 30 minutes instead of helping save a life. Meanwhile, bystanders desperately tried to get TJ to a hospital. Many cars refused to stop, but they eventually convinced an Uber driver to assist. TJ was taken on 2 different hospitals, but both refused to admit him. Desperate to save his life, the Samaritans returned to the accident scene, placed TJ in a minibus known as Korope, and forced Biola to accompany them, hoping that her presence would prevent further rejections. She reluctantly followed. The only reason she remained at this accident scene was because bystanders physically prevented her from fleeing, especially after she had already arranged for her car to be towed away. At 11:30 p.m., TJ's brother got a call about the accident. He got to the scene and met a Samaritan who held on to TJ's properties. He handed them over to TJ's brother and followed him to the hospital TJ was taken to. On arrival, he was told that TJ was also just being brought in. This was past midnight. Shortly after arriving, TJ was declared unalived. Why we are speaking out? The inhumane actions and complete lack of empathy from Biola Adams Odutayo have forever changed our lives. The family has lost an irreplaceable asset, and Nigeria has lost one of its brightest minds. I didn't have any tears when I buried my father. Ritual is full Nigeria. You go sign petitions, tire. Okay. My sister. Now, what I fit do be that. At least if I not do anything, at least make I do that one. It's like now, I'm not in Nigeria, we're not in Nigeria, right? But we dey talk about wetin dey happen for Nigeria. We know dey ground, but at least our voices at least they do something. We feel not they see them, but they make it. These people want make we silent. These people want to keep us silent. Do you understand? If we not, this is the reason why we must talk. Not be say, nobody, me are not perfect, right? We are just playing a role here. If we not do anything at all, but more we talk. If you not sabi talk right, it's better than not doing anything. It's better than being complacent, With that kind of name, if I talk now, them go say I be tribal bigot. Make I shut up. Natu, welcome. Sorry, oh. Okay, okay. Are you ready to talk?
I'm here.
Sis.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one is close to home.
I
didn't know. I wanted to log off because it was triggering me.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to talk again. So today, my purpose of the day was supposed to be his birthday. And it's really difficult because for the past 2 years, I've always been the one calling him first on his birthday. And then the fact that I couldn't do it today, had a mental breakdown. But how is his case connected today? He was on a bike. He texted me on February 5th around 9 o'clock. He was supposed to collect something from somebody from the main road. I didn't know where they were meeting. I thought it was outside by the main road because our house was not far. It was around 9 p.m. And between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. they had called us that he was on the bike and he got hit and he died. Sorry, he died. So what happened was that when they tied him, the people that did it did not stop. They ran away. But the people that were by the main road could not do anything because there's no hospital that would take him without doctor's report. So I keep going like, yes. That's why I'm been intentionally avoiding this story today because I'm emotionally messed up already.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you. Okay. So I was just thinking about it. I say we need to this is what our politicians need to do. Pass a bill that all emergency centers are supposed to collect any emergency case they bring with or without police report because it's the life first. You understand what I'm saying? If the people that picked up ID by the roadside know that they can take the emergency because life is the issue first, I am 100% sure, I would say I'm 80% sure he will have still been here. But because they know that everybody they take, they won't take him. So what's the essence of taking? He didn't die. He didn't die immediately. He still had chance.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So the same thing happened to that kid is the think like the story, the only thing that is that our own wasn't riding a power bike. It was a regular bike.
Right.
The first story that we heard, they said was a trailer. The second story, they said it was somebody that was carrying wood on his bike, and his bike didn't have light. So tell me how somebody that is driving a bike that doesn't have light at 10 p.m. at night and has the wood on his hand. You understand what
Yeah.
I think that the laws that they're supposed to be passing.
Do you have
for bloggers or how hotels
exactly?
Have
Guess what, though? You know, because there's no country anymore. I think that sometimes we forget Nigeria has gone to the dogs. The country has to be gotten back. The people there are not for you and I. They are not for the people. They are for their paymasters. And you know, they are external. They are not internal. Okay? The Oyibo people that are paying the puppets in your country. And that is why the law, look at your senators, look at your rep members. Most of them, they are not there for you. Which bill? You think they want to pass any bill? People that they've told that the population has to be reduced, so they are doing everything possible to reduce it. Is it the same people you want to pass bill? They don't care. With all the unaliving that is happening in every part of Nigeria, do you see them doing anything about it? Do you see them saying anything about it? It's intentional. They don't care. Those people are not there for you. And most of them don't have brains. They don't have no vision, nothing. Empty. You just have illiterates running the show. Don't have a clue what they are doing. T-Pain is at the top of it. He doesn't have he's clueless. Don't you see where he goes outside of the country? He's always going to hide in the corner. He cannot stand in the midst of other world leaders. He don't know what to talk. He knows that they know him. So he goes and hides in the corner, in the dark shadows. It's only in Nigeria he has power. He has like 200 sirens blowing after him. Outside, they don't rate him. And maybe Paris, because French people get something when they do for the different parts of Nigeria. This is why I say, now Nigeria hand 9 day. You see these types of things? Until we take the country back, unfortunately, go continue. So we all have to make up our minds, especially in Nigeria. And I'm happy because things are happening. A lot of people are speaking up and people are becoming bolder and bolder. I know it's going to translate to something. That is why for me, I can't stop talking. This is why I always try to show up, just to put the voice out there in the universe. Just to remind the universe and remind the people that people are still talking and we are not giving up. Because when we stop talking with everything that's going on, guess what? It gets worse and they have the opportunity to do whatever they want to do. I'm sorry about your son, you know. I'm really, really sorry. I just wanted to bring the story here to kind of, you know.
No, we can't stop talking about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that in the people stopped the woman and prevented her from running away.
Exactly.
My point again is that what kind of human being are you? And you need to go home and sleep.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Hey?
Wonderful.
I'm telling you, they said they had to beg her. Did you not hear what they had to beg this woman? Please. Can you imagine? They even took the guy to the hospital. The woman was there because she was planning to run away. So if they did not hold her, she would have left. She would have run and left the place. And you expect those type of people's lives to be okay. And when things start to happen, you'll be wondering where. You will not see them going from church to church. You will not see them going from one place to one place looking for solution. The solution that they will never get. Because they've done harm to somebody else. Utter disregard for a human life. This is the problem. This is why Nigerians need to more people need to be waking up. I'm happy. You think all this talking that we are doing is working. This is why the young people are also waking up. People are waking up. We need to take over our country. We need to snatch it from the hands of these principalities and powers. A land that is blessed. Some illiterates just come and sit on top of. Look at your Senate, for instance. Look at the kinds of characters. Look at the way they talk, the way and manner. like people from the jungle. If you listen to some of those senators talking, and you I'm sure people are looking from the outside and wondering, wow, this is the Nigerian Senate, and Nigerians are some of the brightest people I've met. This is the best they could do. They won't know that no, we didn't have any hand in it, that they just plunked those people there because they want Nigeria to remain where it is. They want the best of Nigerians to keep fleeing that country so that they can come and help them build their own. What am I doing here if my country is okay? What will I be doing in America? When Americans are talking about, I will not involve myself because I have my country. Eh?
My dad was offered green card and a full-time job. He refused.
You know, Michael says sincere sympathies to you. You know.
Thank you so much, my people.
Thank you so much, Nato. So sorry. Yeah, later.
No,
All right, thank you. Madam Luke say I need to take anti-tears. I'm sorry. I really am. I'm sorry, guys, if that was a downer for anybody. I apologize, It's not my intention to make anybody sad at all. I'm really sorry. Transition to tech. Welcome. Meanwhile, Adamu Garba, that one come out dey rake. The butchers of Uromi in Edo State they write they are terrorists. See this man, oh. Meanwhile, all in people when they don't slaughter people up and down, they not be. Now the ones when be say that they fight back, more these people go learn a lesson. In fact, where is this? Nigerians have been responding to them anyway. So let me see. Oh, there's a video I want to play for you guys. This wetin dem dey call am? Natasha. Una know say they don't move forward with Natasha recall. Ma play the video for now. Hey.
Did not put their ad. The moment I saw that, I was a little bit worried. I said, does this mean if they now bring phone numbers and address, INEC will proceed? I said, the devil is a liar. I said, how come? INEC did not say anything about the fraudulent way that these people got the signatures, because the videos of them forging signatures is everywhere. Only for INEC to wake up the next day and tell us that they've gotten the address and phone numbers of those who submitted the petition. So therefore, they will proceed with the recall. I said, huh? And then they said they've sent a letter to Senator Natasha about this. And they also said that they sent a copy to the Senate President Akpoti, and that the next thing now is for them to verify the signatures. I said, what? What in the name of money has entered pocket was that? What in the name of INEC cannot be trusted was that? You want to proceed despite all the evidence out there. Let me not get ahead of myself. Since you said that you want to verify the signatures, we have plenty of videos as evidence that they forged the signatures. Because where can we send them? Because as it is right now, INEC, you really don't want Nigerians to pray for you. Oh, Father, Father, especially during this time of fasting. More importantly, INEC, are you going to pretend that you are not seeing what everybody else is seeing? The inconsistency in the resume of these enemies of progress. Remember when they came to submit the signatures? Did you hear who she said that she was representing?
Under which platform are you representing?
Okay, it is a concern Cornelius and Thank you. Now look at the letter sent to INEC. They wrote Kogi Central Political Frontier. Okay, now I'm confused. Now I'm confused. Which one is it? Because now we are hearing two different organizations.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Is confusion now part of your ailment? This is worrisome. Which one exactly are you doing? Are you a witch? Because only witches can belong to this. Different societies at a time. What kind of superpower do you have? And when you look at their address, Shebi INEC said that they did not submit their address. Guys, did you look at this address? Number 4, Oboroke Eba, Ihima, Okehi local government. I this address, nothing was coming up. Nothing. Is it that your address is here to get on Google, or or did you make this up? Because there are so many places in Nigeria that they really don't have this kind of structured address. They will just say opposite Ile Elega, opposite Orita Meta. After you pass Ile Onisuga, you know what? Because I googled, it is not coming up. Auntie, did you make this up? Kogi people, especially if you live in Ihima, please confirm. Maybe this address actually exists. Maybe I'm the one overthinking it. More importantly, INEC, have you tried to search for this organization on CAC's website, the Kogi Central Political Frontier? Because it does not exist. This is not registered on the CAC's website. What is going on? And even the first organization that she mentioned is also not registered anywhere. How can an organization not be on the Corporate Affairs Commission and they are submitting petition to INEC? Is it only this woman and her family that is doing this? Because she can just tell us that she's here representing her family, but for her to say that she's representing an organization with a open letterhead, but it's not registered on CAC's website. How about exactly what is happening? The Senate is doing their own thing on one side, insulting everybody, even people that can be their mothers. In the midst of all of that, INEC is also doing their own. They are doing their own serene. What more do you want this woman to endure? What exactly are these people turning the country into? By the way, with what INEC is doing right now, they are telling us that we can start recalling all the senators that are not performing well. How can we recall Akpoti? Is it only the people from Akwa Ibom? Okay, maybe only Akwa Ibom people can do that, because a lot of people want to know. I'm only asking for a friend.
Take him out. Smell him out. Smell him out. Look like a dog. Look at you. Shoot at 70.
My friend, shut up. Shut up. Can you imagine? Not today. I beg. Are you okay? Are you all right here? Not today. Get thee behind me, Satan.
Take exception. I take exception. What do you mean? A senator. Why are you talking to me like that? You are a disgrace to the Senate. You are an insult to womanhood.
You see, parents, please, whatever you do, I know I joke a lot, I'm always, but this one, I mean it from the bottom of my heart and the heart of my bottom. Guys, please, Mom Benyeni, please raise your sons right. And I know that some children, you train them and they will still do whatever they want to do, but if you at least do your part, moms and dads, you will be doing us all a huge favor. I'm saying sons, boys, because a lot of Nigerians, not all of them, I'm not generalizing, but so many Nigerians actually raise their daughters well. They teach them from a young age to be respectful, to be responsible, to take care of themselves and to take care of others, everybody around them. But a lot of times, they don't raise boys to be respectful, to be gentlemen. They don't teach them to treat women with respect or even take care of themselves. Even as adults, a lot of men are still babies. They cannot cook for themselves. They cannot clean up after themselves. They spoil their sons, not knowing that they are creating chaos in the future for a lot of people. Don't allow them to grow up being a menace, because a lot of innocent people will suffer from their lack of decorum. All these senators used to be boys. Whatever it is that they are doing that you do not admire, they did not start when they became adults, when they became grown men. Somewhere along the line, something went wrong. And of course, raise your daughters very well as well, so that they will not say shut up to the wrong person. To the wrong person and get themselves dirty. The mud. Sometimes it's not worth it. If you actually watch the video, Natasha's representatives, her party, said that they had no confidence in that ethics committee because they've been biased since the beginning of this case. starting with their chairman, Neda Imaswen, the man who was disbarred from the American. According to law, a lawmaker is not supposed to be suspended beyond 14 days. The man recommended suspending her for 6 months, taking away her security, closing down her office, not allowing her in the premises, said that she cannot introduce herself as a lawmaker anywhere in the world for 6 months. I mean, this man clearly is biased. His loyalty is with the Senate president. And that is what Senator Natasha's party was saying, that they need new people, not the same people that have been biased in this case, which is something that resonates with all Nigerians. I mean, I don't know any Nigerian that has any confidence in that Senate committee. And so the committee was already upset that these people said it to their faces that they are biased. So the room was already heated. That is what they were still discussing. Senator Natasha's party was still talking with the chairman when this Oga started saying to the chairman that he was ready to represent Akpabio, which is not only rude, but it's like he pretended like they were not even there, like they did not matter. They were still arguing their case. When the man started talking, saying that he was ready to present his case, to which Dr. Obi now said, "Shut up, Senator. This isn't your platform to bully women." And that, my people, was where Dr. Obi made a mistake. No, mommy, why? You shouldn't have entertained the thought of responding, "Oh, Kai, mommy, there are other ways of telling somebody like that to wait for their turn without stepping into their trap. Why would you tell him to shut up, mommy? No. There are people that when they talk, you're just supposed to smile and act as if you did not hear anything. No, you see, I'm the only one that will tell you the truth. When they tell you that silence is the best answer for a fool, it is true. You really don't want to go down to the level of a pig. A pig will get you dirty. They thrive in dirt, but you will be stained. There is a diplomatic way of telling people like that to shut up without saying they should shut up. That is our job, mommy. Why are you trying to do our job? We have diplomatic ways of doing it. We don't just say that because we know the kind of people that these people are. You cannot beat an Agbero in an Agbero competition, and you cannot beat a pig at a mud competition. Mommy. But the way he now responded to that statement was way out of line, guys. I'm even surprised that he did not attempt to slap the woman. Kiloku. Why not Kuku get up and slap her, Abby? And if you justified what he said by saying that, oh, it's because she said that he should shut up, how do you now explain everything else that he's been saying on TV since then?
I'm a senator of the Federal Republic. By social stratification, I'm higher than her in this country.
Wow.
She's supposed to respect me. She was a minister. A senator is bigger than a minister.
That's it. You know what? Let me bring myself back. What kind of delusion is this? This one is not ordinary. So you last all honorable senator is suffering from bloated ego and excessive arrogance. Guys, when somebody has an inflated sense of self-importance, what do they call it? They call them narcissists. If all that this woman said was for him to shut up, and he's saying all that, something is fundamentally wrong somewhere. And you know, because the other senators were there when he started abusing Dr. Obi, and they did not stop him, he felt empowered. He was emboldened and empowered by the leadership of the Senate to keep going with these diminishing remarks to undermine women, which is a form of misogyny. The day after, this is what he said.
Upon a slightest provocation, she will come up with allegation of sexual harassment. And I don't know what is wrong with this lady. Does she think that she's the most beautiful woman on earth? Or is it because she's had chocolate color? In my own assessment, she's not among the beautiful women in Nigeria. And it is her time will come hard on her.
Ooh, child!
And it is her time will come hard on her.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. I can see the anger through the screen. I can hear so many of you. But my people, money doesn't buy class. It doesn't buy decorum. It doesn't buy exposure. You know, silence is golden. Because people will actually think that you have something here, so long as you are quiet. Unfortunately, a lot of many village champions, they don't know this. They just open their mouths, and then everybody knows that they are just a village champion. This man was allegedly accused of electoral malpractice during the election. He was accused of vote buying and intimidating the opposition. They even took him to court that time. He's been accused of allegedly mismanaging public funds. He's been accused of nepotism, hiring his family members and his friends. Yet, he's representing us. And let's not forget a video surfaced 3 years ago of his encounter with a food seller by the roadside. He allegedly threw her food in the gutter, in the drainage, because she was not supposed to sell food in that area. But how is throwing her food in the drainage the solution?
You can see what Oyekachima Bonny this morning did to this woman. Because the woman came out to look for her daily thing. In the course of doing a public job. Look at the woman crying. Look at what Oyekachima Bonny did to the woman. Because I can't madam.
Okay, Maya.
Kedu ihe o mere n'otu onye mere gị ya?
Oyekachima Bonny.
Ya nwa ji ụkwụ ya bịa n'onwe ya.
Ọ ya nwa ji ụkwụ ya wutuo ya na ndị otu ya.
Ya na ndị otu ya.
Ndị nọ na mgbe ọsịsa nnukwu m buru ya nọ na mgoji okwere ya nta wutuo.
Oke, ọgbara gị buru ya, ọka ma na-eburu ya. Ihe o meziri wụ.
Yet, these are the people representing us. Is this a joke? Let me say real quick, if you're a leader in any settings at all, whether in politics, whether in professional settings, whether in religious settings, please and please, this Saturday, Dr. Niyi Bodire is organizing a leadership conference in Houston, Texas. I'm the one that is accused though. He didn't stop there. He also filed a petition that he has no confidence in the ability of the judge to do justice in this case. He said the judge has been compromised. And because of that, guess what happened? The judge stepped down from the case. Now they are looking into assigning the case to another judge. Only God knows how long that will take. Once again, guys, look at where all this started. Now look at where we are. If nothing else, this case has opened our eyes to a lot of decay in the system, to the moral decadence. So thank you to Senator Natasha for letting us see all this and for letting us have a glimpse into what you've been going through. The outcome of this case will say a lot on whether or not we want women to speak out if they are being harassed, if they are being maltreated, especially at their place of work. So let me know what you guys think about that. Now, the good thing is, Nigerians know who their mama is, so if you're an MC, please and please take note, because they will say it to your face. The first lady, Madam Remi Tinubu, went to a nursing school in Agbo in Delta State, and then this happened. He kept saying our mama be this, and they kept responding that now your mama. Now imagine my shock waking up this morning hearing that the school has issued a letter querying the student that filmed and uploaded this video, threatening to punish her. Her name is Osato Edobo. This is just to show you how jobless these people are. The only thing they know how to do is to harass and intimidate young people. It's gotten this bad? What kind of country is this where you cannot sing and you cannot even record and post a video of you singing online? During this month of Ramadan, last week Ramadan, can you imagine? And speaking of Ramadan, I cannot believe that some of you are yet to download Lemfa, especially those of you in the US. You can only come in this family. It is free. All right, you're...
My people. Anyway, my own be say, after all this ranting and everything, may them move on to the streets. That is what me I want. All this ranting must materialize. Action must come out of her. Yeah, you're right. Hey, transition to tech. B Palmer, welcome. Oh, sorry. You got your DNA test back today. No surprise that you're mostly of West African descent. Of that, 25% Nigerian though. Oh, look at you. Welcome, girl. Welcome to the family. Welcome. Wow, that's nice. I thought they passed a law that hospitals should treat victims first before asking for useless police reports. What kind of souls do these people have to reject a patient about to lose? My brother, you know say some of those bills na audio. When they pass am, the people when they're supposed to make sure say e dey effective, they no know wetin their job be. You no see wetin they do about NYSC. They increase their what the amount and they give them to 77k. They never ever credited them until this NYSC copper came out and cried. Even that 77,000 is too small. It's peanuts. That's what they do. Nobody to enforce it. They go just pass an audio bills. Majority of them in the National Assembly are, yeah, they are. My sister, that song sweets me, not be small. It sweets me, I no go lie. Hey. See, T-Pain pikin don come out. He say he no make any statement about him papa staying in office for 8 years. My own thing be say, make Nigerians, all this ranting, let it translate on ground. That is my own. All this ranting, make they take and make it translate on ground. Okay? So let me play this video for you guys.
Persons from this state, particularly one George Turner, is threatening the peace of this state. And recently there is a Facebook report with his own number that is going to host the Minister of FCT in Tombia roundabout in Bayelsa. The minister is not from Bayelsa State. This is not FCT. This is Bayelsa State. All service commanders should be at alert. That meeting must not take place in Bayelsa State. He can host his minister anywhere outside Bayelsa State. And I direct further that no public place, no public school, no public place, infrastructure should be used by anybody except by the approval of the state government. Every public facility in this state owned by the Bayelsa state government, nobody can use it except with the express approval of the Bayelsa state government. And nobody should import and export insecurity in their states to Bayelsa state. And so service commanders, you are put on alert that any of such gatherings should not and will not hold in Bayelsa state. There is a government in place here, and this government and the security agencies have worked tirelessly to keep the peace of this state. If somebody cannot take care of their state, they shouldn't import it to where we have peace. The Ijaw people are not fighting federal government. We are rather supporting the government of Tinubu for what he is doing in Bayelsa state, particularly for giving the contract of phase 2 of Nebe Brass Road. And the contractor has come to report himself. And like Oliver Twist, we are asking for more for Ekremo-Age Road to partner with us. For Oporoma, Ukubi, Kolama Road to partner with us. And we are happy that the president is doing that. So why will anybody want to set the Ijaw people against the federal government?
Exactly. That's what I thought too. Seed, welcome. Kasala, which Kasala you dey refer to? Because I played some videos earlier for Banex Plaza. Which Kasala they bust? Is it still going on? Are they still protesting? I don't know. Madam Luke says, write your will. Most people do. It's a lot of people do this. They write it on even on a what they call them paper towel that they write and put now. They carry and go. They hold on. So nobody know when anybody go. So whether you right, you not right, or na go, na go. So it's okay, it's all good. But yeah, a lot of people do that now, actually. So yeah, I thought so. He's double speaking. In the end, they talk say, they are not against the government. What are you doing? Is Wike not coming to represent the government by coming to Bayelsa State? We'll see how it pans out. We'll see which power superior. Whether they go declare state of emergency for Bayelsa now, we never know. Real psychophant. Oh, you think so? I played some videos earlier of the protest that's going on, but due to the, I think they said na soldiers. Blessing, they said na soldiers, they fight each other. So I don't know whether I still they go on, but this was a couple of hours ago, so I don't know. It's still going on. Okay. This Bielsa, I'm telling you, go soon hear am. They go, they go release federal might. Wike when be wicked, he go set them up. I'm telling you, see, that's it. I heard now. I say make I come dey change am for now every day. Yes, holographic handwritten wills can be ironclad also. Yeah, some people don't have the time for going to meet lawyer. They'll just write it and hold it in case anything happens. Everybody, it's getting crazier and crazier now. Okay, now EFCC officials, they detained an 80-year-old woman whose daughter allegedly committed a crime in Abuja. Please, wetin dem wan take 80-year-old woman do? That's the question. Wetin dem wan take 80-year-old woman do? Oh, Oswan. Where this Adamu Gaba tweet? I wan respond to this guy. This guy when he talk, I want to respond to him. Where is he? The guy, they call for mayhem. They call for Uromi. So let me respond to him. Thunder go fire this man. Where is he? Sorry, my stomach. I hope you guys are not hearing the rumbling of my stomach. Hey. Mm-hmm. Yes, people are really responding, giving it to back to back. Anyway, yeah, let me. Yeah, it's on autopilot. Yes, we can go soon set them up. I see a setup. I see a setup coming for that. What's the name of the governor of Bayelsa State? What's his name? Wait, hold on. Diri. Sorry, my stomach. Oh my God, I need to shut this life down. My belly they do me one kind. I hope so now they hear the rumbling of the stomach. Duye Diri, okay. That's his name, okay. Which one be Sheriff? Which one be Sheriff? Which one be Sheriff? Who be Sheriff? Delta, okay. Okay, Sheriff na Delta State. Okay, I dey get am confused. So Sheriff na Delta, this guy na Bayelsa. Simfubara was Rivers State when they comot. Okay, all right. So Omo, T-Pain has come out for Atiku. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe when I don't see this one, I don't know, but make I read am. He say this one is by, I think is one of T-Pain's people, one of T-Pain's boys. His name is Olusegun, D Olusegun, whatever. The attention of the presidency has been drawn to the unfounded allegations made by Vice President Atiku Abubakar, who claims to be the subject of an EFCC investigation regarding unsubstantiated financial dealings involving Lagos State. These claims circulated through his media office are false and reflect a troubling pattern of relying on social media gossip over substance. It is disheartening that a politician of Atiku's stature would lend credibility to baseless social media speculation to remain politically relevant. T-Pain remains focused on please, I beg. There's no need. Mona scrap am. Eh? Sid, yes, now Naidoma, wetin we go do? Now he come bring. He did say that he was going to bring insecurity. That's what he's actually doing. What he said he would do, right? And they've been seeing insecurity in, especially in Esanland. They've been seeing it now more and more. Now that we are biological cousins, who here will teach me pidgin? Okay, now as we dey speak, as we dey talk am, transition to tech, you go dey put your ear down make you dey lis ten. As we dey talk am, I dey speak pidgin now. Dey pick am up. It's unfortunate. I hope the rant will not just pelt out. I hope so too. I hope it translates to the ground, not just end up on social media. I hope it actually translates to, stuff on the ground. Pidgin dey sweet though. Abi. Hey guys, e be like say I go end am for here. Make I end am for here today so that I go rest well, so I go see energy take come back tomorrow. You guys have been great. Abeg, leave area. I know. Transition to tech. I'm sure you've picked up a few pidgin words actually, because you've been coming here. I'm sure you will hear some kind things. You probably will be able to make it out when we speak. So no more. Don't worry. You go pick them up. No worry. No worry. It go happen. It go happen. It sounds so nice. I know. Pidgin sweet oh, e sweet, no be small. See all the kind barawo banza names from that south side. Madam look. You know they hold back at all. Bam. See the name barawo banza. Hey, oh my god. I know, right? Enjoy greetings to my sis. Now so Temilade, how now? Greetings to you. I'm about wrapping it up now. Make I leave you now. With enough time so that everybody will go rest. So apparently, una know say una Senate, they say anybody when they come from outside of Nigeria, right? Any foreigner when they come outside of Nigeria, if you overstay in visa by 3 months, they go ban them from entry for 5 years. I don't know if you guys heard that. I just they laugh. I say for a country where una never fix, but anyway, they are trying to say that if you overstay your visa for Nigeria as a foreigner, they go ban you from entering the country for some years, right? And something else again, I can't remember now, and I can't be bothered to go and look for that information right now. And then Namibia, the new president of Namibia, the woman, she don't impose visa restriction on America. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, oh, do you guys know of any nurse Olamide Thomas? She was locked up for weeks because she posted online. Do you guys know about that? Wow. There's a bill to place nothing above 60 years. Yes, to contest presidential elect. That's what they said, though. I remember they were saying that they were going to remove the immunity of the vice president and the governors. They reversed that. They reversed that. Mm, I'm trying to make sure that I have everything that we need to talk about today. We don't address and finish. Meanwhile, T-Pain, they say they celebrate him birthday. 73-year-old man. That man is 80. I'm sure it's close to 90. He just dey lie. T-Pain is moving fast in that Senate dictator moves. Third term is loading. The bill is against Obi. Exactly. So that's why I said this one nobody should be waiting for election. It will not happen. In fact, I think he's trying to sign in that 6-year term that they were talking about. He's trying to put it in. He's trying to pass it. So that means if he passes 6 years for him. That's what he's trying to do. So Nigerians need to fall out on the. I don't know, but anyway, okay, not be like say we used to be visa free for Name. This is no longer as of April 1st. I respect Madam President for her petty tit for tat. They don't ban Boko Haram. Exactly. They never ban am. It's still there, full force. In fact, if you capture anybody when be Boko Haram, when it come terrorize you, they go release them. Meanwhile, because of the people the Boko Haram people when they catch for Uromi, when the young people, the fighters, when they do deal with them, they won't come Edo State, come Esanland, come do that they threaten say they must do something, they must fish out all the people. They never fish out all the Boko Haram finish. They buy 3 soldiers. I not hear any of these people talk. Matter of fact, make I make I make them. Okay. All right. So my people, it go be now. We'll go see. Perhaps tomorrow. We'll see what happens, how this plays out. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Madam Luke, thank you very much. Transition to tech. Thank you. I'm sure you're going to catch up with a pidgin English here when you come back. See, thank you very much, Kene, everybody. Tracy, thank you so much. I really appreciate the super chat. Natu, my darling sister, I know she probably sleeping. Michael, I hear say na Shiite Muslims they protest for Abuja where soldiers open fire. Oh, really? Okay. Developing story. I go look into am some more. Michael, thank you very much. Good night. Tell me greet over here how. I go see you again tomorrow. We'll talk. All right, guys. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.